Hey guys, so I get asked a lot if Pilates is the only thing that I do for working out. I actually do a couple days a week of weights. So today I'm going to take you through my weight routine. I'm really big on not bulking the muscles. I like to lengthen and stretch and tone, but I like keeping muscle tone. So as I hold my weights, keep your arms long. It's all about how you hold the weight. So stretching the arms out, relaxing the shoulders, and always initiating from the center core. All right, I'm gonna start with a little warm up. It's a long lunge stretch. Just get the full body warmed up, get the blood flowing. Always breathing and stretch. And inhale as you stretch. And come up. I'm gonna do 10 on each side here. Just getting the hips to open up, getting the feet to warm up, getting my abs to engage, also breathing into all of my cells, blood flowing, stretching my shoulders out. Good. Actually, this even gets your heart rate up a little bit, and lengthening all the muscles, especially your hips. We tend to really clench your hips as we do exercises that are challenging. So this is a great one to open the hip flexor out right here and stretch the sides of your body. Let's do one more on each side. Inhale, breathe, and down. Inhale, stretch, and down. Okay, ready. All right, so my first move is my favorite. It's a deadlift. I grab a little heavier weight for this one just to get the butt to lift up and expand that muscle. So I'm grabbing 8 pounds in each hand. You can definitely go heavier if you like. I like 8 pounds. I really use a lot of resistance. And here we go. I'm gonna do 20. Knees slightly bent, shoulders back and down, core is tight, and you're hinging from the hips, pushing your hip bones back, and then squeezing your glutes up top. And breathe, lengthen the lower back. The back of the neck is long. Shoulders, most importantly, are back and down. Watching the shoulders roll forward. Just going halfway is really enough. If you start to round your spine, I would stop there and to get stronger. Form is critical for this one. Let's do 10 more. Really squeeze the butt up top. Lengthen the back of your legs. Great for your hamstrings, the glutes, the back. Obviously your core is engaged. And 2. Good, and 1. And come up. So my second move is going to be a lunge. So I usually grab a little bit of a lighter weight for this one. It's a lot of reps, 10 on each leg. So the knee is stacked over the ankle, tailbone is curled under, shoulders stacked over the hips, and squeeze up top. And I'm doing 10 on each leg. And breathing. So the balancing here is really on the standing foot in front. It's anchored. The back knee comes down as far as you can without tilting your pelvis. And breathe for 3. Belly button in for 2. Nice, and 1, and then switch. Other side. We all have a stronger, weaker side, so locate that in this exercise and work harder on those weaker sides. This is obviously my weaker side, my right leg. Knees over the heel, belly button in, shoulders are relaxed, and 2. Good, and 1, and that's it for that one. My third move is a Plié Squat. Actually my favorite move. I usually hold one weight in the middle. Shoulders are back, core tight, belly button in. Let's do 20. This is all inner thighs and squeeze. And 9. So you don't need much length for this one, right? Just halfway is good. Pelvis is stable. Belly button leads. Shoulders stay stacked. Really squeeze your inner thighs up top. Knees stack over the heels, and watch for your knees to measure between the big toe, second toe, right? Knees tend to flop in. You want to push them out for that wrap in that seat. And 2, and 1. I usually pulse at the bottom for this one. Get the extra burn. Keep breathing. And 2, and 1. Good. Now we're going to advance the lunge. At the first lunge down, we're going to add a little step to it. Right, so balance and control is Pilates. So put on into your lunge. Dig off the standing heel. Draw the right knee up using your stomach. Draw the shoulders back and down. So the lunge step up works the full body here and your balance. So your stomach draws that knee up, Pressing off the standing heel, squeezing the glute up top. And breathe. Inhale, scoop, and step back. Form is so important here. Your shoulders stay stacked. Stand nice and tall at the top, not leaning back or leaning forward, straight up. Let's do one more. And up, and switch sides. Shoulders stacked, belly in, knee over the heel, and stand tall. Nice. Leg comes up from the stomach. Taking off that heel, squeezing the glute up top, and keep breathing. Shoulders are relaxed, belly button in for 2, nice and tall for 1, and that was it. Whew. My 5th move, squat into shoulder press. I'm really not big on bulking the upper body. I might grab a lighter weight here, 3 pounds on each hand. Again, you can grab whatever weight feels good for you. And here we go. Wide squat, shoulders are relaxed. Sit back into your squat and dynamic presses up for 20. Stomach is tight. As you reach up, try to soften your ribs, right? Keep the shoulders down as you press up. Belly button engaged. Dig deep into the heels. Squeeze up top. And squeeze the glutes. 10 more. This one really gets the heart rate up. Full body here, belly in. Working your shoulders, the abdominals, obviously your glutes. And 2, whew, and 1, and up. Nice, back to the deadlift. I like to grab a little heavier weights for this one. We're gonna intensify this by adding a leg lift. So back to the balancing in the core. Keep your pelvis stable, draw your shoulders back, start hinging from the hips, long arms, long back, abs engaged, and then stand tall. Let's do 10 on each side. Hinging from the hips, keeping the pelvis square and neutral, keeping the shoulders back from rolling forward. It's easy for the shoulders to round forward on this one. Gotta work those upper back muscles and work in the glutes as you push that right leg back. Breathe and stretch for 2. Whew. And 1, and switch. Other side, pelvis is stable, shoulders are square, and start hinging. Dig into the right heel, and the leg can be slightly soft, the knee slightly bent, and breathe and stretch. Okay, do that again. Try to work evenly on both sides as you hinge, keeping the pelvis stable. Work in the back side of the right leg, also left leg extending, and 1. Nice. So right here, one of my favorite is the side lunge, right? Working the outer side of the legs. I'm gonna do 1 set with no weights, just to get the form down. Then we're gonna jazz it up with the weights. So hinging at the hips. Back is flat, shoulders and hips are square. Dig off this heel, stand tall. I like to reach an arm to off balance myself. Squeeze up top for 8. And scoop. Abs are engaged, back is flat, 7. Hips are equal distribution to the shoulders. The waist is long for 4. Squeeze. And 3. Outer edge, inner thigh. Full body here, 2. And 1. And switch sides to the right. Hinge and squeeze. Your feet are parallel. Your back is long, your spine is long. You initiate from the belly button. The back of the neck is long for 3. Squeeze up, good for 2. Scoop, and 1, and lift. Now I wanna add a little weight here, just for a little more muscle. So bring the weight down, and pick it up, and up. And let's do 10 of these. 10, up, and 9. Oh my God, this one gets the heart rate going. Proper form is important to me for that efficient, effective results. Feet stay parallel, so you're working the outer edge, your spine. Let's do 2 more. 2, 1, and 1. Whew, okay. Next move, Plié Sumo deadlift. Lots of hinging today. So Plié Sumo Deadlift is toes out, knees slightly bent, back is long. Gonna hinge and then squeeze. You really feel the Pilates wrap here in the waist, in the back of the legs, with your hip bones turned out. And scoop, back is flat, shoulders are relaxed. Really squeeze the butt up top. And really always keeping your lower belly engaged. It's a full body workout always. Let's do 10 more. And squeeze. Every rep, try to improve your form. Back is, the neck is long, spine is long. Breathe. Pull the belly button into your spine, halfway down, 2. And 1. Nice. I have a medium set of weights here, 5 pounds. Like I said, you can add a little heavier if you like. Okay, 8th move, the Curtsy Lunge. This works the whole pelvis, inner thighs, outer thigh. So you're gonna step back into a curtsy. Your hips stay parallel. Dig into the left heel and stand tall. And let's do 10 on each side. Shoulders are relaxed, arms are long, right? So we never bulk the arms here. They just stretch. You initiate from the center. The knee stays over the heel. You step back and down. There's a little twist in your torso, but your pelvis always stays square. Shoulders are relaxed. 2 more. And let's add a little pulse for this one to intensify it. And down for 1. Squeeze your inner thighs together and pulse energy going down. Down for 8, 7, 6, breathe. 5, dig this left heel. You're targeting this muscle right here. And 2 and 1, stand tall. Other side. So this is actually the working leg here. Squeeze and step up. Relax your shoulders. Initiate from the center core. Bring that knee as far down as you can behind you. A little twist in the torso, so your full body is working here. And don't forget to breathe. Ooh. You really feel this one right here, not burn. 2 and 1. Hold it down. Squeeze your inner thighs and pulse energy going down. And breathe. Belly in for 8, 7, 6. Abs are tight. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And step up. Okay, so the pelvic lift is next. One of my favorite exercises for the glutes and hamstrings. I tend to be very quad dominant, so I love this exercise. Lots of control, work in the seat, work in the backside. I love to add a little heavy weight to this one. I'm gonna grab my 8-pound weights and have them on top of my hip bones for a little extra love on my seat. And we're gonna do 20. Squeezing up top, relax your hips and quads. Gently bring it down to the floor and squeezing through the seat. Really pressing into the heels for this one is nice. What's most important for this move is working evenly on both sides. This is a great one to fix the unevenness in your body. You can see which hip wants to rise higher, right? So try to strengthen the opposite side. And don't forget to breathe. Let's do 10 more. Really squeeze your butt up top. Relax the muscles in your face, your jaw, your chest. Using your abdominals for 3 and 2. And hold it up for 1. Let's dig your heels, toes off. Give me 10 pulses, just to add extra burn. Really squeeze. 3, 2, and 1. Gently bring it back down. I like to remove the weights for this next move. If you go to my class and listen to my favorite move, one-legged pelvic lift. Bring one knee in, bring up to the ceiling. I like to flex the heel, really dig the right heel into the floor. 10 on each side for a 10. So your right leg, or the leg on the floor, is actually the working leg. Pelvis is square and even, pushing through the heel, keeping the knee in line with your hip bone. If your knee tends to flop out, really center it in. Let's do 5 more. Working your triceps as well for 4. And 3. Try to get a little higher down the last reps. 2 and 1. Extra burn point is pulse. 2, 3. The right glute. You should feel this. Disengage your hips. 2 and 1. Bring it down and switch. Whew. Right knee in. Flex the heel. Flex both heels and push up. Press through the heel for a 10. Down all the way up for a 9. Really want to resist the down, right? And don't forget to breathe, squeezing through the heel. This is the working leg, the stable leg here. And 3. Hips are square and even for 2. And 1 point, extra burn pulse. 10, 9, squeeze. 8. Try not to use momentum, but use control here for 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Hug your knees in. And you know I love my cardio. Gonna end with 10 burpees without the jump, just a weighted burpee, right? 10 burpees with the weight. Inhale, rounding down, stretching your spine out, your hamstrings. Walk out to your plank, okay? Jump your feet to the side of your hands. Grab your weight, stand tall, squeeze your butt, down, jump back, and up for 9. Whew. So we're combining pretty much all the moves here, right? Getting the heart rate up to end, get the blood flowing. Digging the heels to stand tall. Always form is important, so shoulders back as you stand tall. And 3. Open those hips as well as you open your knees out to the side. 2. And 1. Whew. And that's my weight training, guys. I love doing this round 2-3 times. As you do it, increase the weights and have fun.